Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and install WordPress locally on our system. So my Apache port was having a conflict, so I had to go reconfigure the port points on another port. So but it's all fixed up now. So to install WordPress on our local machine, since after we are done installing XAMPP and downloading WordPress locally, what next thing we have to do is we need to create a database. So go to localhost/php my admin, okay, on your browser. Let's go create a database. So we're going to create a database here. So click on your left hand side, click on this new, then give the database a name. So let's say we're going to name our database my site. Okay, my site. Then leave everything as it is. Then click on create. You can see our database has been created but is empty at the moment. So after that, next thing you have to do is let's go to our downloads and downloads, copy this. Okay, but first of all, let's extract the WordPress file you downloaded. Extract okay, WordPress. After extracting the files, I'm going to copy it into the root file of that our example. So our file has been extracted. This is it here, WordPress. Open it. There is a lot of files inside. Just go back and copy this file. So you can cut it. Then go to XAMPP directory. Paste it under the HT docs. Just paste it over here. Then I'm going to rename this thing to something like my site for easy remembrance. Okay. Then after that, go to your browser. Make sure that your server is running, unless it will not work. You get. So go to your browser, open a new tab, and type localhost. Then name of the folder. That's name of the folder you gave to the WordPress site. So for me, I named it to my site. All right. All right. So you can see our WordPress site is being installed. So we're asked to choose the language which we want. So we're going to leave it at English United States. Click on continue. Then welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following items. You have database name, database username, database password, database host, table prefixes. Okay, table prefix. So I'm going to be telling you what all these things are as we move forward on our class. So all you have to do is just click on let's go. Then if you remember the database we created, we gave it the name my site. Okay, so here that we have database name. You're going to enter the database name that you used when creating your database. So I will go ahead and type my sites over here. Then username is root. So when you are working on your local machine, when you're working locally, you don't assign a username to your database. You take the default name, which is, and the password is going to be blank. So we're going to leave it blank. Then our database host, localhost, leave it as localhost. Then table prefixes, table prefix, just leave it at there. You can change it though, but I'm going to leave it as default as WP underscore. You get. So once you are confirmed that everything here is correct, you go ahead and click on submit. Okay. Now now our server has connected to our database. We have connected to this our database, my site, but it's still empty because we have not installed anything on it at the moment. So go ahead and click on run installation. Start installing the WordPress site locally. All right. So first of all, we need to fill in the admin information and the site information. For example, this is the site title. what is going to appear on our site title. For example, if you look on this tab over, you can see WordPress installation. This is site titles and everything. So go ahead and write the site title. So I'll just type my site, or should I say my first website. Okay, then username, let's use admin as the username, admin. Then the password, I'm going to use admin 212. So when you are working on a live website, don't use this username and password. This is very simple. Yes, I'm just using this for example. Okay, when you're working on a project, don't use this um as your password or your username. You use a strong password. So also use a password that you can remember. So when you're using those passwords, you write it down somewhere or you paste it where you can be able to remember it. So I'm going to just use this in for example purposes. You get. So click on the confirm use of weak password. Email. You can type your email. You can put any email here, but I'm just gonna put my email here. Okay. This username, let me change it to TechPronet. Okay, then leave the password as admin212. Okay, then click on install WordPress. So our installation has started and has finished already. We have successfully installed WordPress websites on on our local machine using XAMPP. So I'll click on save information. Then if you go to the new tab and type localhost slash my site, you can see our website is up and running. So this is what our website looks like at the moment. So next lesson, I'm going to introduce us to the WordPress dashboard and show us how to make use of it. You know, when you are designing a website or when you're working with a website, you have the client side and the server side, which is you have the front end and the back end. So looking at this now, this is the front end of our website. Front end, which is the user interface, what the user sees. Yes, this is what the user is going to see when they land on our website. Why the back end is the server side. That's where we're going to control the logic and how our website is going to function. You get. So now let's log into the back end of our website. So this is the front end. There's nothing much on it. We're going to change all these things. Go to design this into another thing. So to log into the back end, just click on this link, login. So you can see this is the username we use and this is the password. So to locate to log into the backend, you go to localhost slash my site slash wp underscore login.php. That's how you're going to log into your backend of your WordPress when you're working on a local server. So just go ahead and click on let's say remember me and then click on login. All right. So this is our backend. This is our dashboard. Dashboard of the backend of our website here. This is the backend, how it looks like on the first installation. So on a personal preferences, I like cleaning up my dashboard for it to look a little bit cleaner. So if you look on the left hand side of our dashboard, these are menus and sub menus that we're going to be using to work. You can see the dashboard, home, updates, post pages, comments, appearance, plugins, tools and settings. Okay, we're going to be using all these things to work on our site. So first thing first, I like cleaning up this my dashboard. What does the dashboard do? The dashboard shows you a breakdown or just a total summary of what's happening on your site. You get your site health at the recent posts, published, recent blogs, events, and all those kind of stuff. But at the moment, so we're not going to be working with these things now. So I'm going to clear this dashboard, you click on the screen option, then uncheck all these boxes here, uncheck them. You can see everything is all cleared up. So first thing first, let's start with also okay the home. The home is still the same thing as the dashboard here. So let's start with updates. Update is where we get to see recent updates that need to be done. So if you look at this, you can see that one plugin requires an update on our website, which is the Akismet anti-spam. So any update that we need to do on our website will show up under this updates tab. Okay. Then you have the post. If you want to create a new post, view all your posts, um categories, see the categories of your post and tags that you used on your post, or create new tags or categories for your post, for your articles. We'll do them under the post. Okay. If I should click on all posts, you see that we have only one post on our website. So coming to the front end, this is the post here. Hello world, welcome to WordPress. That's the only blog post that we have on our site at the moment. Okay, if I should go ahead and create another post, okay, if you look up here, you will see post, add post. Okay, if I click on add post, I will be able to add a new post. Okay, click on next and get started. Okay, so here now we can give add title, add the post title. Okay, let me see my first sorry my first website. Okay, then let's say the body. This is a blog post about my first website. Okay, so let's just leave it there at the moment. We're going to change all these things. Look on the right hand side, you will see publish. So click on publish and publish for us to publish our post. Okay, the post published. Go to the front end and refresh this page. You can see we have another blog post that we just created now, which is my first website. Okay, see, this is how you create blog posts, or let's say articles on your website using the post option. Okay, so after that you can see you still have the same options. You see add posts, categories and tags. Okay, let's say I want to categorize my post. Can create a category, like category name, stock name and everything. You can see you have one category here, uncategorized, whereby you can categorize our blog post into different topics or into different sections. So when we get to writing blog posts, I'm going to show us how to use these categories to help us categorize our posts and articles on our website. So aside that, next we have the media. If you click on the media, you see you have the media library, and add media. Add media, this is simply a way of importing files to the website using maybe you want to import your JPEG or your logo. So you make use of the add library. Click on the add library. You can easily drag and drop your files to upload on your server. So let me show you something. So if I should go ahead and click on the upload, like select a file. Okay, let me select one of these files, for example, for references. So click on this screenshots and open. Okay. It has been uploaded to our it has been uploaded. So if I should go back and click on the library, you can see it has appeared here. So I can use this image on our any blog post or on our website. So let me go back to post, all post. Let's go to this my first website. Click on edit. click on edit. Then let's add an image. Click here now. Look at this plus button showing over here. Click on it. Let's click on it once. Click on image. Then click on media library. You can see yes, you have the image you just uploaded. So select, then click on select. Okay, the image has been added to the blog post. If I click on save, that's saved. Come over here, refresh this. You can see the image has appeared on our website under this blog post. Okay, so that's how okay, to go back on your left hand side, look at this icon here, WordPress icon. Just click on it. It take you back to your admin dashboard. So the media library is used to upload images or files that we want to use on our website. Okay, then pages. Next one is pages. So you can click on pages. You have all pages and add pages. So at the moment we don't have, okay, so at the moment we have only 2 pages on our website. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this default pages. I'm going to create fresh ones. So right now we don't have any page on our site. We don't have any page. If I refresh, you can see we don't have any page. Look over here, that disappeared. So I'm going to create 2 pages now. I'm going to create the home page and the about us. So go ahead and click on add page. Okay, give it the name of, I'm going to create from scratch. Click on type home, then click on publish. Don't do any other thing. Just give it the title of home, then you publish the page. Then go back, create another one, click about, publish, and then go back. Right now you can see we have 2 pages. So if you go to our site now and go to this my site slash, type home here and search. You can see we are on the home page at this moment. If you also look at this nav bar on your right hand side, you can see the about and the home. You can click on about and see we are on the about page. So we are going to design all these pages using Elementor. So for right now we don't have Elementor on our website. So we are going to install Elementor when we get to plugins. So next you have comments. If you have any comments on our blog post, everything is going to appear here. From this section you can moderate and read and approve comments on our blog post. Okay, but at the moment we don't have any comments, just this dummy comment that is here. You can see you can unapprove, reply, edit, spam or trash. Okay, this is just a dummy comment that we have on our site at the moment. Then next section is appearance. Appearance is where we're going to be installing theme. We have already talked about what a theme is, so we already know that what a theme is. So to install a theme on our website, looking at this now, go to, you can see the appearance, how our website is looking at this moment. You can see the look and feel of how it's looking. So we can change this look using the theme. So let's go ahead and install a new. Can add, click on add. You're going to see that you're going to see a lot of themes that you can select from. You can select any of these themes and work with them. There's a whole of them for any company that you can think of. You want to design for, maybe transport, agriculture. There are themes for every industry here. You can scroll down and look for the theme you want to work with. Some of them are free, while most of them are not free. So there's some paid version and there's some free version of these themes. But on this course, we're going to be using this Cadence. I like using this Cadence. We're going to be using Cadence to work on our website. So to install a theme, if you have seen a theme that you want to use, you can use Astra. Is also a good theme. You can use Astra or Cadence, but let's go with Cadence. Okay, so you click on install. You can click on preview to see how the theme is gonna look like before you install it. Okay, but if you know the theme already and you have checked it out and you like it, just click on. Okay, let me click on preview to show you what Astra looks like. How Astra theme like. So you're okay with it, you can go ahead and click on install. But we're not using Astra, we're going to use Cadence. I've already installed Cadence. So let me go ahead and activate it. All right, let's remove some of these things that we're not going to be using. For example, we're not using this one, details and delete. But we're going to leave 2025 as our fallback theme. What do I mean by a fallback theme? If anything should happen on our website and something happens to this Cadence team and let's say it did not function, it's not functioning well, we can have this 2025 as a fallback team that we can fall back to, so we can be able to restore back to Cadence. Okay, so going back to the front end, this you can see we have already activated these cadences. That's the thing that is running currently on our website. If we refresh our website, you can see it has a new look and feel, has changed. Okay, everything has rearranged its layout. The layout has changed. Okay, that's what the theme does. It helps to arrange your website, gives it a new look and feel. Okay, so under appearance, you can see design, customize. So let me click on design. Let's see what this design is all about. Okay, here now we can redesign the style and pattern of our theme if we don't like the way it is. You can see style. You can change the style, the colors, if, and other things that we want to change on it. And change the colors, pattern, and create a pattern for it. But we are not going to do that at the moment. We go back. So next we have plugins. So we have installed plugins, add plugins, and plugin file editor. Okay. So from under this plugin now, we can be able to install plugins on our site to increase the functionality and the capability of what our site can do. You get. So you can see you have two plugins installed on our site already. You have this anti-spam protection plugin. We have also Hello Dolly. So which this anti-spam is it has a new update. You can see it is telling us to update. Okay, telling us to update, and I'm going to go ahead and okay, it is not activated. I'm going to go ahead and delete them now. We don't need them for now. So select um, delete, apply. All right. Now we don't have any plugin installed on our site. So the first plugin that we're going to install is Elementor. Elementor is a website builder that we're going to use to design our website. So go ahead and click on add plugin. Click on add plugin. You can see you have a whole lot of plugins that you can add to your website. Be it e-commerce website, be it any website. There's always a plugin for everything. You have the Gutenberg builder for designing our website. You have the health checker. You have a whole lot over here. So, but what we're focusing on right now is I'm focusing on installing Elementor. So on this search plugins over here on your right hand side, just click and search for Elementor. Elementor. Then you search. Okay. You see Elementor add-on. Okay. See the one we're looking for here. Elementor website builder. That's the one we are looking for, which has over 10 million active installation. Okay, that's over 10 million active installation. So click on install to install the plugin. All right, it has been installed. So, but it has not been activated. We need to activate it for it to start working on our website. So before we activate it, on your left hand side, click on installed plugins. If you click on install plugins, you're going to see a list of plugins that are installed on your website. Here you can activate, delete, or deactivate a plugin. Do you understand? So right now we have Elementor. So before you can be able to start using this Elementor, you need to activate it. Go ahead and click on activate. Because we're going to be using the free version of Elementor, so we don't need to sign up for all this. So skip and skip. They have the paid version and the free version. We're going to make use of the free version of Element. So it's coming up. Yeah, my network is very, very slow. That's why it's taking time to open. Just give it a little time to open. So as it's loading over here, let's be going through. So you can see you have add plugin. We have already seen how to add the plugin. Click on add plugin. Bring us to this page where we can able to add new plugins. Then plugin file editor. Here we can modify. Here we can modify um, our plugins to increase some functionalities of some plugins that we're making use of. And if you know how to code using PHP, you can see most of these plugins are written with PHP using PHP. So if you know how to code with PHP, you can be able to modify this plugin. So for the now, we are going to leave this section. We'll come back to this section later. Okay. So after plugin, you have users. Have all users, add user, and profile. So click on user. You can see you have only one user who is TechPronet Pro administrator. I remember when we were installing um, WordPress, I created the user. I created an account, username TechPronet, and the password which I used. You can see number of posts I have made on this website is just two. So here we can add the new user. You can add a new user who also helps us to manage our website. For example, let's say I want to have an employee. I want somebody to be helping me out on my site to maybe create articles, write blog posts, do maintenance for me and everything. So I'll come to user, then click on over here, click on add user. So I can put the username, the email of the person that you want to add as a user, get uh, first name, his first name, the last name, the website, and the password. Then click on add user, create a new user. You get. So that's how you add a new user to your website. Then you can also add the role. While creating the user, you also specify the role of the user. So under this role now, you have subscriber, you have contributor, you have author, you have an editor, you have administrator. So if you want editor, you can give the person an editor's role, an author role, a contributor role, or a subscriber role, depending on the what role you want to give to the person. You get. Once you are done filling all these things and selecting the role you want to give to the person, you click on add user to add the user to your website. Okay. Next, you have profile. It's just my own profile, the admin profile. Okay, and change the color of the dashboard, the theme, and everything. For example, let me say I want to use this same view. You can see the dashboard is changing color. I like this. um, I like this night theme. So I can add my full name, last name. I can change my username if I want to change my username. Display name. Display name is same as your username. My email, website, and the biography. So I can do all these things. So after I'm done filling all these things, if I want to change them, click on update profile, update the profile. Okay, so that's all about for users. Then one more thing, look at this. Are you seeing this blog post now? If I click on this blog post now, look look on this URL. Look on this. Look at the URL, the link. You can see it's saying 2025/05/27 that's my website, my first website. So this thing is very, very long. So I want us to change. I want us to change this thing to post name. You get. Let's change that thing. You go to settings, go to general settings. Okay. See, here I can change the site title, tagline. Then we can add the site icon. Okay. WordPress address, this and all those kind of things. But what I want to change is that link. You can see. Let's look for. Okay, so not general. Go to permalinks. Permalinks. On day and name. Have plain. Have day and name. Font and name. Eric post name. So let's put it on post name. Post name is the best. Put it on post name. Then click on save changes. Come here, refresh. You see that this one is not working again. So just go back, then click on it again. Okay, you can see it's only showing the post name, my site slash post name. Go back, click on this. You can see it has changed. It makes your links to be more cleaner. Yes. So we have general, have it. So go to general. Okay. Here is just a general thing about your website. You can change the date format, time zone, um, language, your site language, and everything. I think we already set this one up while we are installing WordPress. But if that you made a mistake when installing WordPress on your site, you can still come here and come and change those settings now. So let's go to reading. Writing. Let's click on writing. Writing default category. You can set our default category. If we have any other category, maybe let's say media, photographs, video, if we have created those categories, they will appear here. Then we can able to select category you want to place our default category if you don't give any category to any blog post. You understand? Let's say we write a blog post or article now and we don't specify the category. Which category is it going to be placed under? That's what this thing means now, default category. See, let's say if we don't give a category, a particular post a category, fall under default category. For now, it's under uncategorized. So any post we write now, you can see anything we write, any post we write now, it will fall under uncategorized. Okay. We have not created any category yet. When we start writing blog posts, we'll start creating categories. So we have what post format, have standard, aside, chat, and all that. So this one is for the mail server. You can set up our mail server here. Okay, I will show you guys how to do this one. This one is when we get to it, I'll show you how to edit the mail server. Then we have reading. Okay, right now our website is using the latest post. This is our home page now. This is our home page now. Like if we go to localhost port my site and enter, this is the first place your visitors are going to land. Let's say you want to create a special home page for our website. We already know that we have a home page here. Go to here, see the home page is empty. But if you come to the website as the first time user, it will bring you to here. So let's change how things are being functioned. We are using latest post. We are going to use a static page. Okay, we have already created our page already. Go to use a static page. Click on static. Click on home page. Select home. Then let's save this. Then let's create another. Go to pages. Add page. Let's create another page for our blog post. Let's say blog publish. Then come back to settings and go to reading. On post page, select blog. Blog pages should at most 10 posts per page. Okay, then full text, save changes. So come back here and refresh. So let's say I'm the first time visitor on the website. Let me go to localhost my site, enter. I see where it's bringing us to now. Okay. Then if we go to click on blog, are you seeing it? Our blog posts are now showing under the blog page, while the home now the home page. So we're going to design this home page to have a different feel and